Accessibility links. Skip to main content. Skip to main navigation. Skip to search. Search. Languages. Listen. Watch. Home world. US and the Americas, Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East. Silicon Valley and Tech Science and Health Presidential Transition. Login/register more. VOA English TV latest show. Straight Talk Africa. Upcoming. 2100 hours, 2300 hours. Third presidential debate. 11:30, 12 o'clock Africa 54. More TV. Our broadcast programs. VOA Global English. VOA Global English Listen Live. 1830, 1900 hours live. VOA Learning English. Upcoming. 1900 hours, 1905 VOA Newscasts. 2000 hours, 2005 VOA Newscasts. 2100 hours, 2105 VOA Newscasts. VOA Africa. VOA Africa Listen Live. Live VOA Africa. Upcoming. 2000 hours, 2005 VOA Newscasts. 2100 hours, 2105 VOA Newscasts. 2200 hours, 2230 Daybreak Africa. VOA 1, The Hits. VOA 1, The Hits latest program. Upcoming. 10:05, 11 o'clock Border Crossings. VOA Newscasts. VOA Newscasts latest program. VOA Newscasts. Upcoming. 1900 hours, 1904 VOA Newscasts. 2000 hours, 2004 VOA Newscasts. 2100 hours, 2104 VOA Newscasts. More radio. Latest newscast. Our broadcast programs radio schedule. Previous next. 0 breaking news. Previous next. 0 live. Middle East. Carry. Israeli-Palestinian two-state solution in serious jeopardy. Last updated. December 28, 2016 3:30 p.m. VOA News. Secretary of State John Kerry speaks about Israeli-Palestinian policy, December 28, 2016, at the State Department in Washington. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Google+, email to a friend. Print. See comments. Washington, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry unveiled broad guidelines Wednesday for an eventual peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians, warning that a two-state solution to the conflict is in serious jeopardy. In an hour-long speech at the State Department, Kerry also defended the U.S. decision last week to abstain from a United Nations Security Council resolution that condemned Israeli settlements. The vote at the UN was about preserving the two-state solution, said Kerry, rejecting criticism that the U.S. was betraying its longtime ally, Israel. That's what we were standing up for, Israel's future as a Jewish and democratic state. He noted that the vote was in accordance with U.S. values. Watch, Kerry on resolution. Embed code. Copy and paste the embed code below. The code changes based on your selection. The code has been copied to your clipboard. Video size. Width. X. Height. Pixels. Secretary of State Kerry on resolution. Share this video. http://www.voanews.com/a/Kerry to outline US vision for Israeli-Palestinian Accord /3,654,124.html. 0 hours 1 minute and 6 seconds. 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds /0:01:06. Direct link. 270p vertical line 2.6 megabytes 360p vertical line 3.1 megabytes 480p vertical line 17.2 megabytes. No major new proposals were included in the 6 parameters outlined in Kerry's speech. Rather, the address was aimed at preserving the generally agreed upon framework of a two-state solution that has been embraced by the last several U.S. administrations. Among the principles were a secure and recognized international border between Israel and a viable and contiguous Palestine, as well as an end to Israel's occupation of Palestinian territory. Kerry also said a successful two-state solution must provide a just, agreed, fair and realistic solution to the Palestinian refugee crisis, declare Jerusalem as a capital for both states, and satisfy Israel's security needs. Watch, Kerry on two-state solution. Embed code. Copy and paste the embed code below. The code changes based on your selection. The code has been copied to your clipboard. Video size, width, x, height, pixels. Two-state solution in serious jeopardy. Share this video. http://www.geonews.com/a/carry to outline NAS vision for Israeli-Palestinian Accord /3,654,155.html 0 hours 1 minute and 23 seconds 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds /0:01:23 Direct link 270p vertical line 3.5 megabytes 360p vertical line 4.2 megabytes 480p vertical line 23.1 megabytes. While Kerry stressed that Israel will always be a U.S. ally, he accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of allowing Israel to slip into a state of perpetual occupation. Here is the fundamental reality: if the choice is one state, Israel can be either Jewish or democratic, but it cannot be both, said Kerry, warning that the status quo is leading toward an irreversible one-state reality that most people don't actually want. Backlash. The stern rebuke of Israel, which comes in the final days of Barack Obama's presidency, prompted a fierce backlash from Israeli leaders. Like the Security Council resolution that Kerry advanced in the UN, his speech tonight was skewed against Israel, Netanyahu said in a statement after the speech. For over an hour, Kerry obsessively dealt with settlements and barely touched upon the root of the conflict: Palestinian opposition to a Jewish state in any boundaries. The general view shows the Star of David near buildings in the Israeli settlement of Mal Idumim, in the occupied West Bank, December 28, 2016. In his own statement, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas reaffirmed his commitment to the two-state solution, saying he is willing to restart peace talks if Israel first agrees to a settlement freeze. The next step is likely to be determined during the administration of President-elect Donald Trump, who has emerged as a staunch ally of Netanyahu. In a tweet Wednesday, Trump lashed out at the Obama administration for its treatment of Israel. "We cannot continue to let Israel be treated with such total disdain and disrespect. They used to have a good friend in the U.S., but not anymore," Trump said in a tweet, adding, "Stay strong Israel, January 20 is fast approaching." The Israeli-Palestinian issue was a main focus for Kerry when he took the top post at the State Department in February 2013, but years of negotiations, including some intense periods of shuttle diplomacy, have failed to yield an agreement. One lingering obstacle has been Israel's continued construction of settlements in areas the Palestinians see as part of a future state. That issue rocketed back to the forefront with last week's UN vote. The U.S. move to abstain from the vote effectively allowed unanimous passage of the resolution. Israel criticizes U.S. abstention. Netanyahu, who has had a cool relationship with President Obama, has called the resolution shameful and accused the U.S. of playing an active role in its passage. Watch: Netanyahu on profound disagreement with U.S. embed code. Copy and paste the embed code below. The code changes based on your selection. The code has been copied to your clipboard. Video size, width, x, height, pixels. Netanyahu on profound disagreement with Obama administration. Share this video. http://www.geonews.com/a/carry to outline NAS vision for Israeli-Palestinian Accord /3,654,388.html 0 hours 0 minutes and 52 seconds 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds /0:00:52 Direct link 270p vertical line 1.5 megabytes 360p vertical line 1.8 megabytes 480p vertical line 10.7 megabytes. The Prime Minister also said he has incontestable evidence showing that the U.S. helped craft the resolution and pushed for its passage. U.S. officials have rejected that notion. Israeli officials also have launched a series of diplomatic retaliatory measures against nations and other organizations who supported the UN resolution. However, in a move aimed at cooling tensions, an Israeli committee on Wednesday postponed a planned vote on permits to construct hundreds of new settler homes in occupied East Jerusalem. Watch: Netanyahu on where focus should be. Embed code. Copy and paste the embed code below. The code changes based on your selection. The code has been copied to your clipboard. Video size, width, x, height. Pixels. Netanyahu on what nations of the world should focus on. Share this video. http://www.geonews.com/a/carry to outline US vision for Israeli-Palestinian Accord /3,654,425.html 0 hours 0 minutes and 33 seconds 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds /0:00:33 Direct link 270p vertical line 1.1 megabytes 360p vertical line 1.2 megabytes 480p vertical line 7.0 megabytes Hanan Rubin, a member of the Jerusalem Planning and Housing Committee, said the vote was taken off the agenda for Wednesday at the request of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The proposal involved 492 new homes in the Ramat and Ramat Shlomo neighborhoods located in areas Israel captured during the 1967 war. Hours later, the Jerusalem Municipal Panel approved the construction of a separate four-story building for Jewish settlers in a Palestinian neighborhood of Silwan, located in East Jerusalem. Washington has long said it opposes Israeli settlements, calling them an obstacle to peace, but the U.S. has generally used its Security Council veto to protect Israel from censure. Related, Israel delays vote on new settlements. Carry to lay out vision for Israeli-Palestinian peace. Israel, U.S. behind on gang up on settlement vote. Abbas eyes Paris summit as Israel to expand construction. More Middle East news. U.S. slams claims of Turkish evidence backing Islamic State. Turkish media, Syrian ceasefire agreement reached with Russia. Bahrain activist released from jail pending trial. Jordan sentences 5 IS members to death. Israel delays vote on new settlements. Most popular articles. 1. Rescue of family lost in Grand Canyon snowstorm called a miracle. 2. China, Pakistan, Russia to meet on Afghanistan, angering Kabul leaders. 3. Anti-refugee sentiment from election spills over to states. 4. China sets ambitious 5-year plan for space program. 5. Taiwan watchful as Chinese ships, planes edge near territorial space. Multimedia. 1. Belarus post-Soviet economy, tractors to world of tanks. 2. Africa 54. 3. Africa 54. December 4, 27, 2016. December 5, 25, 2016. Discussions. 1. China, Pakistan, Russia to meet on Afghanistan, angering Kabul leaders 36. 2. Reaction to U.S. vote at UN Security Council is swift, mixed 35. 3. India tests long-range nuclear missile that can hit targets in China 22. 4. Serbia stewardess who survived 1972 plane crash, record fall dies at 66 19. 5. Kremlin rival says he's ready to take on Russia's Putin 15. You might like also. Asia U.S. Intel images suggest another Korean missile launch site. USA Graham, enough is enough, predicts sanctions on Russia. Africa Kenya's Senate moves cautiously on contentious election bill. Show comments. Loading comments. Back to top. Follow us. Other ways to access VOA. Get our newsletter, subscribe to our podcasts, RSS feeds, listen on the radio, watch on satellite, get our mobile app here. About this site. Privacy notice about VOA, contact VOA Media Relations, usage requests, VOA pronunciation guide. Sitemap. USA, Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, Americas, science and innovation, entrepreneurship, health, art and culture, special reports, VOA programs, videos, blogs, editorials. XS. ESM. MD. LG.